On Saturday, October 29th, actors dressed up as citizens buried in the cemetery and told the stories of their characters. Michael Bernard, a historical interpreter, played the role of Governor Doty.
I was born in 1799 in New York. I have my law degree from Michigan. I signed 5 peace treaties with the Shoshone Indians.
Governor James Doty died in 1865 and is buried in this very spot. Bob Voiles is the Fort Douglas Museum director and portrayed Colonel Connor for the cemetery tour.
I am the guy that established Camp Douglas in 1862. My purpose was to protect this territory from Indian attack after the Civil War broke out and to make sure that Brother Brigham did not decide to become a Confederate. I'm Catholic, anti-Mormon, and anti-polygamist. I and Brigham Young were in constant conflict. Brigham and I never met. We always made it a point. I was a prominent citizen until my death for the Gentiles. He was a prominent citizen for the Mormons. We would get invited to the same functions, and we made darn sure that our arrangements were that we would never be there at the same time.
We got Bob out of character just long enough to answer some questions about the cemetery and its relevance to the university.
All of this turf at one time was Fort Douglas, including the President's Circle was part of Fort Douglas, including Mount Olympus Cemetery was Fort Douglas, including this is the place where the monument is was Fort Douglas. All of that whole area and the University Hospital.
This was Lewis Palmer's first time to the tour, and he says he's worked on campus for 20 years and always wondered about those who were buried in the cemetery.
Many different eras of war veterans have been buried here. You know, anything from Civil War to World War II and Korea. But as far as the tour itself goes, I thought it was pretty cool to hear the guy that actually killed Crazy Horse is buried here. I had no idea about that.
This is Rachel Green reporting for Newsbreak.